Once you make spatchcock chicken, you'll never cook a chicken another way. But first, we need a chicken. So I chose this little white leghorn looking chicken that is by the door right here, and he is just gonna bolt and take off. Gonna make this left end. Okay, I'm just kidding. We're not cooking our own chicken. That's a hen, laying hen. We'll get meat chickens later this year. But first, I'm gonna make 2 cuts along the backbone, along the neck, as you can see. And this is just an IKEA special knife. You don't need anything crazy. I used to use big kitchen shears, but this just seemed to do the trick this time. I'm gonna go ahead and save this backbone for chicken broth that I'll make later on. I got a bunch of stuff I've been freezing down. Once you do this, you can cut a little piece of cartilage in the wishbone and you can just flatten this chicken out. Now, this is the first time I've done this, but taking these wings and kind of folding them over, I guess it's a thing. I decided to do it once I got it seasoned. I'm gonna pat dry the chicken. We're just gonna make sure that there's no juice left on it, no water. I did from cleaning it off. I'm gonna do it to both sides. It just makes it a little bit easier for getting the seasoning on here. Now on the inside, see, this is something you can't do when you just cook a chicken the traditional way. You can't really season the inside like this. Now you can throw stuff up there. This is the best way. Olive oil on the outside, gonna make that skin super, super crispy. And you'll see when we get to the end, that's exactly what happened. I am going to season this with love and with lots of love. My wife always says that I over season things. It's probably because I have this sickness going on for 2 months and I can't taste anything unless it's over seasoned, but this is what we got. Right into the rotisserie pan. I got the oven on 400 degrees. I like to go 400 for half the time, then 375 the rest of the time. And we're cutting up some potatoes. I'm not sure if we're gonna eat these, but it sounded good in my head when I did it. We're gonna do a real rough chop on these onions. We're gonna need onions and potatoes in there. And I'm gonna save everything that I'm not using, not cooking. This is the chicken broth that I made. I probably made 2 gallons of it about a month ago, but this is the chicken broth. I'm just gonna put it in there so this stuff doesn't dry out. And in the end, it kind of does dry out. I didn't get what I wanted out of it, but it is what it is. So we're gonna throw these onions and potatoes in the roasting pan, and then we're gonna go into the oven. But first, this is where I'm gonna tuck those wings in after I throw some salt on there, obviously, and a little seasoning on the potatoes. Get ahead of myself. So this is what I use to prepare poultry blend. It's really good. I think I got it at Walmart. If it's in the barbecue section, not in the cooking section. So I'm gonna fold those wings under. I guess this saves the tips from burning. I don't eat the wings. I'm more of a dark meat guy. I like the legs and the thighs. Into the oven, 400 degrees for about 45 minutes, and then 45 minutes at 375. Pulled it out. This looks amazing. In the end, it turns out just phenomenal. The kids loved it. I loved it. Spatchcock your chicken, people. You'll never do it traditional way again. I promise you. Comment if you've done it before.